So if you haven't heard the news yet, guys, Philip Rivers announced a few days ago that he said he will not re-sign with the Los Angeles Chargers and is now a free agent looking to get on an NFL team. And now the Chargers, they don't have a starting quarterback who's that good. So how is everybody doing today? It's Sports All back with another video. Today, I'm going to talk about Philip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers and what's next for both of them. Before I start though, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell and leave a like on this video. The grind to 400 subscribers starts now, so if you're new out here, hit that sub button. But without further ado, let's get into it. So let's just start off with the guy that announced he didn't want to re-sign, Philip Rivers. So there are rumors saying that Philip Rivers could go to the Buccaneers. There are rumors saying he could go to another team. And then there are people saying, where is he going to go? Stuff like that. You know what I think, guys? I think Philip Rivers should retire. Okay? Listen up. You guys are going to probably disagree with me on this one, but just think about it. Philip Rivers is turning 39 years old, all right? And sure, he's had a great NFL career, and you're not wrong. I actually agree with you. Because every season Philip Rivers has started, he didn't miss one game. So there are only 2 seasons where he was the backup quarterback, and that was the first 2 seasons that he was in the NFL. But after that, he didn't miss one game. That is just crazy. But not just that, but Philip Rivers also threw for a lot of yards, as in his career in total. He's thrown for 59,271 yards. So if I were Philip Rivers, I'd just retire, because not just that, Philip Rivers did just buy a house in Florida, and I know you're going to think, sports, isn't Philip Rivers going to go to the Dolphins now because the Dolphins are in Florida? Guys, would you like to know how many kids Philip Rivers has? Let me just show it on the screen. That's all I have to say. And a wife. Okay, so when you have 9 kids and a wife, don't you just think you should retire and focus more on your family? Because I've said this a million times, and it's true. Family is number one. And Philip Rivers, this is a reasonable reason now, because he's played in the NFL for so many years, and I would just say it's time. Because, I mean, just think about it. Which team's going to want Philip Rivers? You're probably going to say sports, a rebuilding team, obviously. A team that doesn't really want to contend or something like that. I think Philip Rivers needs to retire because, look, 1, he's had a long NFL career. 2, he had a great career. And 3, he's got 9 kids and a wife. So I think Philip Rivers should do the same thing his friend Eli Manning did and just retire. All right, let's now move on to the Los Angeles Chargers. So yikes, the Chargers now are looking to get a quarterback, and their backup quarterbacks last year were Easton Stick and Tyrod Taylor. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. But yeah, those are the backup quarterbacks. And let's go through both of them a little bit. So Tyrod Taylor is the oldest one out of the backups, and he is currently 30 years old, and last year he only played 8 games. He only played 8 games. He didn't start in any of them. And he's never really started in his career. The only years he really started was when he was on the Buffalo Bills. And that was from 2015 to 2017 when he started in 14 games in 2015, 15 in 2016, and 14 in 2017. Besides that, Taylor is just not that good of a quarterback and is just known as a backup. But now, if the Chargers want to try him out, because here's what I think the Chargers really need to do. I think they need to rebuild, all right? It's time to just tank, time to lose. So that's really what I think they should do. I mean, just think about it. When you lose someone like Philip Rivers and you've been trying to contend for so long and you haven't been able to win a ring, just rebuild right now, try to get some high draft picks and try to build in a new team. Because believe me, every team doesn't last forever to be good. Not every team lasts forever, right? Like, for example, there's some teams that are going to be really good for a while, but then after that, they're just going to be sucking. Like, for example, look at the Pittsburgh Steelers. They were good for so long, and now they're just not the best. And then after, there are other teams who are now looking better. Like the Baltimore Ravens when they were just not looking the best, and now look at them. They're a really good team. So the Chargers are kind of in a situation where they just need to rebuild. And Easton Stick, I mean, he's young, so I guess you could say it's good that he's a 24-year-older. But anyways, I think actually what the Chargers should do is try out this guy Easton Stick. 24 years old, 6'1", 216 pounds. If they want to see how bright their future is, they could try it out with Easton Stick. So yeah, I want you guys to let me know down in the comments. What do you think is going to happen to Philip Rivers, and what do you think the Chargers should do? Because look, I already said what they should both do. Philip Rivers, retire. Don't go on another NFL team. Just focus on your family and try to be with them more. I mean, think about it. When you have 9 kids, I'm sure all of them miss you. And I mean, I know I'm kind of sounding a bit like a baby here, but I mean, come on, seriously. Let's be real here. When you've been in the NFL for so long and you've had this many kids, just go and be with them. I mean, why not teach them how to play football? Maybe they can make it to the NFL. Because let me tell you, Philip Rivers has a lot of sons, all right? Let me tell you some of the sons he has. For example, there's Gunnar Rivers. There's like Peter Rivers. So he's got some sons. And Gunnar Rivers, I mean, he could be pretty good. I mean, he could try. So if Philip Rivers wants his son to make it to the NFL in the future, well, now is the time to do it. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. But I will see you all next time. I'm out.